Hello everyone. Today we will learn about monohybrid cross. Mendel, father of genetics. We all are aware of Mendel's contribution in genetics. Mendel in the mid-19th century worked on garden pea plants and studied the inheritance of certain features. He studied various features in a pea plant and concluded some important points about their inheritance pattern. Mendel took variety of pea plants showing 7 pairs of contrasting features. Because of contrasting traits, it was very easy for him to conclude his findings. His findings are now called as Mendel's laws of inheritance. This we will learn in the coming classes. Inheritance. Inheritance is the passing on of traits from parents to their offsprings. Mendel studied the inheritance pattern first in a monohybrid cross and then in a dihybrid cross. Let's learn about each. Monohybrid cross. A monohybrid cross is a breeding experiment between parental generation organisms that differ in a single given trait. In a single trait, we will only talk about one trait, that is either the height of the plant, the flower position or pot color, but one at a time. A single pair of gene is involved. This means when we are studying one character, so only one gene is going to be involved, that is either the gene for tallness or the gene for pot color or flower position, but again one gene at a time. Example of a monohybrid cross could be a cross between pure tall and a pure dwarf pea plant. That is, cross between pure breeding lines. We have already discussed about pure breeding lines in previous lessons. Link is there in the description box. So please go click and learn about it. Moving on, a dihybrid cross. It is the cross between two breeding lines by taking two features together. Two features. This means we will now be dealing with two traits at a time, like height of the plant and flower position along with it. Two pairs of genes are involved in a dihybrid cross. If we are talking about two characters, two genes are going to be involved. Example of a dihybrid cross, a cross between tall and purple flower bearing pea plant with a dwarf and white flower bearing pea plant is an example of a dihybrid cross. As I told you, today we will only learn about monohybrid inheritance. Monohybrid inheritance is the inheritance of characteristics that are controlled by a single gene. This is a pair of homologous chromosomes 1 and 2. The gene locus for one character is marked in both the chromosomes with blue color. Say it is the gene for plant's height. Imagine if the gene of both the chromosome 1 and 2 are dominant. In that case, we will call it as a homozygous dominant. But if both chromosomes 1 and 2 are recessive for that character, then we will call it as homozygous recessive. We are not taking the third condition in which one could be dominant and another could be recessive. In that case, we will call it as heterozygous dominant, which Mendel did not use. He only worked with the true breeding lines, that is, parents who are homozygous for a particular character. This is a monohybrid cross between the parental generation of a pure breeding tall plant and a pure breeding dwarf plant. We will denote a pure breeding tall with both capital T's and a pure breeding dwarf plant with both small t's. As we know that dominance we represent with capital letters and recessiveness we represent with small letters. After meiosis, we know one of each pair goes to the daughter cell in the form of gametes. the gamete in the first case will be T and in the second it will be small t. After cross-pollinating the pure breeding plants, the zygote formed has genes from both the parents and is now represented as capital T and lowercase t, that is heterozygous dominant. That is, it has character of both the parents. This is the first generation or the F1 generation which is formed by cross-pollinating the two plants. The genotype of F1 is capital T and lowercase t, and the phenotype is going to be tall as it has at least one dominant gene with it. Next, Mendel self-pollinated the F1 plants. After meiosis, the gametes formed were capital T and lowercase t of one parent and capital T and lowercase t of another parent. He was now curious to know the genotype and phenotype of F2 generation, that is the second generation. He observed that now some offsprings have the trait of one parent and some has the trait of another parent. He could also see that no offsprings had the trait in between. The genotypes of the offsprings thus produced were both capital T's, that is homozygous dominant, one capital and one lowercase t, that is heterozygous dominant, and both lowercase t, which is homozygous recessive. Therefore, the genotypic ratio in a monohybrid cross is 1:2:1. That is 1 homozygous dominant, 2 heterozygous dominant and 1 homozygous recessive. The phenotypic ratio of such a cross is 3:1. That is, 3 plants are going to be tall as they have dominant allele and 1 is going to be dwarf as it doesn't have one. Mendel concluded that in F1 generation, the offsprings always resembled one of the parent. In F1, the trait of the other parent was not seen at all. In F2 generation, the traits of both parents got expressed that were not expressed in F1 generation. Both the traits that were expressed now in F2 generation were identical to their parental traits. That is, they did not show any blending or mixing. Based on his observations on monohybrid cross, Mendel proposed some rules of inheritance in a monohybrid cross which are now called as laws of inheritance. Some important questions are given for you all. Also, there are topic-wise worksheets available. Kindly leave a comment in the comment section if you wish to avail the same. In the next module, we will learn about dihybrid cross. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment below. Also hit the bell icon so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you.